What up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. So, just imagine if more hip hop artists spoke the truth in their raps. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we'd be unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? We would literally be unstoppable. You know, um, what's going on now in the industry is a lot of mumbo jumbo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of gibberish, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't hate what the young ones is doing, though. They carve their own lane. You know what I'm saying? And like they said, hip hop should never be recreated or, you know, back into its original form. Like anything else, everything must keep growing and evolving. Us as humans must keep growing and evolving. But the evolving we have come to in this modern day society is follow behind the next person trend. That's like the new thing now, man. Uh, so, see, I got all distracted off the thing. See how the devil does. Get you all off wax. Um, damn. So stuff evolved in the modern day. It should never be recreated. It should continuously evolve. Like we as humans, we should always keep growing and keep pushing this thing forward. But what modern day society has evolved into is a watered down, dumbed down version of bullshit that don't absolutely mean nothing. And if more young people was into the conscious thing, and not even out of any, but just speaking the truth in lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to necessarily be, you know what I'm saying? Necessarily just be. You ain't got to put everything completely. You know what I'm saying? Just put some gems, throw some gems in there with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Throw some, at least throw a couple gems in with the bullshit, man. I done talked about this before. You know what I'm saying? We know how shit gonna go, and people gotta get their money, and they got families to feed, so they gotta make the bullshit that other people like. They had already built their fan base around the bullshit community, and those are the people that's gonna keep gravitating towards it. So they gotta keep pushing that, but at the same time, push some truth out there too, man. You know what I'm saying? Build a second community up here. That's like anything. Like you want to be able to build, especially the rap thing, you want to keep evolving and keep building different communities around yourself. You know what I'm saying? You might have a community of people that like you when you do the trap music. You might have another separate community that like you do the conscious music. You might have another community surrounding around you that like to do when you do the R&B type of music. You might want a person, community surrounding around you when you do some rock, some techno, some beat, making beats. You might have a community around you doing that. You know what I'm saying? You want to build yourself these different communities around you, because that's a lot of shit's based off of nowadays, having that community, man, and having that you know having that crutch, man, that you can stand on, and those people that you can rely on. It's gonna be there. It's gonna show up at the shows. It's gonna show up at the signings. It's gonna show up at the different events and things, man, that you got taking place and stuff like that. So you always want to have that stuff in place, man. And you know, I ain't even in the game, but I got books and shit on the shit a little bit, man. So I'm still, it's a lot to like. You'll never fully learn. So I say you always continuously learn shit. You never gonna learn shit fully. So you know what I'm saying. You got motherfuckers that talk about the rap game all day, But this shit evolving. I got a book on this shit. Like their business shit, their whole shit's evolving. Everything evolves within a year. You know what I'm saying? And so the next year they put one book out of the business model of the hip hop shit, and then the next year is a new business model how everything is going. So it's just a continuously update, it's a continuously evolution. It continuously goes on, man. You know what I'm saying? It shit's constantly changing by the day, by the second. You know what I'm saying? It's just constantly changing. That's with any business, man. Shit's constantly changing. Cannabis game, all this shit's constantly changing. Now it's studies that telling people marijuana is bad, and then they tell marijuana is good. Then it's just new information and new studies and new statistics and new charts and things and new analysis and things is getting done to this all this stuff, man. And shit's coming to the forefront. Shit's coming out, and we don't really know what's accurate, what's truth, what's facts. You know what I'm saying? Uh, what's the word I'm looking for now? What's what's the main, So, it's just a rabbit hole, man, with this thing. But I guarantee you, if more conscious hip hop artists in this modern day, if more artists, you know, young, man, just really spoke these words of, what I'm saying, different scriptures, different wisdom, different spirituality stuff, different stuff about, what I'm saying, the higher ups, the elite, man, different, throw them type of gems in the music, and boom, you're going to have a whole nation of people, man, just gonna wake up, man, you know what I'm saying? Just gonna wake up, man, you know what I'm saying? And they have to shut the whole radio stations down. You know what I'm saying? They have to shut them shits down, man. Ain't gonna be no nobody left, no bullshit left. And they ain't gonna put this shit on the radio. Guarantee you that they ain't gonna spit them. They do though. They got J Cole and shit. They be spitting gems on them, but people don't really catch it because they're throwing in some bullshit ass type of beats, man. So people ain't really catching it all the way close. You know what I'm saying? They vibing to that beat. That beat's at a certain frequency that they're that beats at a certain frequency. That beat that they're playing on the radio and different things, it's playing in a certain frequency. It puts them in a trance. It puts them in a brainwashing type state to keep them dumbed down and keep them tuned in and playing that same tune, that same beat. So they're not really catching the words, the lyrics, the substance. You know what I'm saying? The sustainability of the song, the shit that's actually the matters that's gonna last, that's classical, that's infinite. You know, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough to touch a nation of people that have been so set at a lower frequency for so long. It's hard to break that. It's tough. It's tough to break that. But I guarantee you that will play one of the main roles in society today because hip hop music is one of the biggest forms of music right now as we speak. It's one of the hugest in the world, and its thing is just it's getting larger and larger by the day. You got literally old people playing this shit, man. You got old people that's rapping on YouTube, that's making music videos. People that's 80 and 90, man. You got old people in wheelchairs and shit that's rapping, spitting, they been rapping like hell. You know what I'm saying? And just people put that right music out, man, and with the right beats, man. Should it be on? Should it be on? Should it be jumping? You know what I'm saying? Should it be jumping, man? For real. It's gonna come back though. Everything comes back full circle. I guarantee you that. Mark my words. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't gonna be like it was back in the day. But these young ones gonna start spitting this that higher conscious shit in these tracks. I'm telling you, that shit's coming, man. Soon, I'm already hearing shit. People, you hear it. You know what I'm saying? It's out there. You got these ones that's hype rapping and on the trap beats and that's really spitting some gems. They're dropping knowledge, man. They dropping that wisdom. You know what I'm saying? They dropping that shit, man. They dropping that shit. People's elevating now. The chosen, people's waking up. You know what I'm saying? The chosen ones is waking up, man. We coming back to our natural roots, man, with this whole thing. So everybody's getting their dreadlocks and shit back. Locks, I don't want to see dread, man. That's just dreadful. You know what I'm saying? But this shit's beautiful, man. So I call it locks, man. Actually, I call it tree limbs, you know what I'm saying? I look at locks like tree limbs, man. This shit just continuously grow. You know what I'm saying? It don't stop, you know. Just beautiful, you know. Especially let this stuff go all over the place. You don't, you know what I'm saying? Trying to maintain it and keep up with society standards of how you should have your hair and shit, man. I don't really believe in none of that. To each his own, though. I let my shit just grow freely. I wash this shit, let this shit go, man. Let this shit grow, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oil it up or whatever, but for the most part, man, let this shit do like a tree, man. Just branch out. You know what I'm saying? Branch out, man. Let the locks branch out, yo. You know, for real. So that's just what it is, though. Facts.